Good morning to all of you. I wish I could be with you at the time you will watch my address from Brussels. I simply couldn't make it. Now, I understand you represent strategic actors of civil society in Manchester area, and I would like to share my view following the history, if I may say so, of my relationship with Manchester since the first time I visited you, about 2 years ago. Beyond the easy cliché of rainy weather, soccer team, and historical center of industrial revolution, I knew from the beginning that Manchester is a European and possibly a world hub of the knowledge society and economy. Now, my first meeting was at the De Bono Foundation, where, in a very innovative way, we built, elaborated a menu for the relations between the EU and Asia. And you remember, David, that is the place where we first met. Afterwards, at Cisco premises, and also during the meeting with the university and business school, we spoke about the holistic approach, complex system, unpredictability, and emergent phenomenon. Then we went to the library of Manchester to have a meeting with RSA Fellows, Royal Society of Arts, and his executive secretary, Matthew Taylor. I really liked the smell of the books and this clock watching at us when we would speak about new ideas for social change. Then, David, you brought me to the monastery, what we say in French, the clou of my visit. Elaine, it was such a pleasure, and your moving presence is this breathtaking place, just conducting me to a sense and feeling of serenity. You really have a point with the monastery concept. On the way back, David, you remember we spoke about the cloud computing, and I hardly knew what it was. And you sometimes are flying too high for me, but thanks to the saying I indeed like, beyond the clouds, the sky is always blue, I finally got it. And then we kept in touch. And you came and visited me in Brussels, where we took part to this Paradiso program with Roger Torrenti. Paradiso meaning paradigm for information society. And there we met Hans from the School for Wellbeing in Bangkok, privileged entry point in Asia. Since then, I have been investigating further the aspect, broadening the scope, and during my latest visit to Bangkok about 3 months back, I had the privilege to meet Richard Hames and to be in touch with personality recommended to me like Michel Bowens, James Gilligan, all three being authors of Cosmos magazine, which, by the way, I strongly recommend you. At the same time, I have been working on collective intelligence based on the concept of David Snowden and action learning and participatory leadership. I think we should do more in this. We have space to go further. Now, where are we? I think we are in a step of shifting paradigms. And our challenge is to work and to accelerate this shifting. I am among those who believe that within 1 year, maybe 2, some would say months, even weeks, we are about to see historical and tectonic movement starting basically in the United States. And I don't know, yesterday maybe you watched the news, the BBC, concerning the discovery of this Mayan calendar in Guatemala. I don't know what to think about it. David, maybe you will know better. What is for sure is that with Monastery we have a point, center of knowledge, of production, of empathy, of networking. And maybe Unlike Minds will become soon a micro-multinational. I sincerely believe it will be the case. I wish you the best for the work and for the meeting of today. See you. Bye.